This is the 400 series, and I'm so excited about this one. It has a reversible handle, which is currently in the storage position. You can use it this way, but it's designed, push your thumb here, to slide out and to slide in. It's a 45 millimeter rail. I'm inspired by precision partial denture attachments, just a much longer version of it. And there is a snap that you should feel at the very end that's to lock it in. It's not a very strong snap, but it's definitely enough to keep it from accidentally dislodging. Itself is going to be, are going to be, 2 metal stickers and 2 boxes containing these 2 pouches here. Each of these pouches contains an LED panel and a diffuser. You'll want to take this out. You can discard the orange film that's in the package originally. The other thing that you must have from this package is the USB cable. It's typically white. Some versions have had it in black, but it's a short micro USB cable. Any inexpensive USB charger, even your computer, would work to charge these panels, and I'll go over that with you real quick also. Go ahead and remove the diffuser panel from the LED panel, and then you're going to insert it inside this little slot here. It's kind of inspired by these ancient electronic devices called the Nintendo or the VCR, if you're old enough to remember those. If you're a millennial and you don't know what those are, ask your parents. But we'll push it in like so, and then we're going to go ahead and get the other one. You're also going to want to make sure on both of them that the power and control side is facing towards the top of the diffuser. Okay, the top will always have Vu's phone rig on top unless you've custom inscribed a message. We're going to go ahead and push this in like so, and now we're going to go ahead and insert the LED panel diffusers next. So these diffuser panels, they can go either way, but I like the frosty side up. It doesn't make a difference as far as performance, but it just looks better. You insert one corner into each of these little grooves at a time, and then it should be rather tight. I'll just warn you on that. You'll just insert a little bit at a time on each side, and just work it in. They're made tight because we really don't want this falling on top of the patient's face. So make sure you err on the side, just a little nudge at a time each way. Careful not to break them. They will break if given enough, if allowed enough force. In my experience, they've been quite resilient though. So each of the LED panels is activated by flipping the switch and flipping the switch here. The dimmer is here. You'll want to use as little light as reasonably achievable. You'll get better results if you turn off your room, turn off the lights in your operatory. You'll get much better photos because then you won't be competing with your stray room light. To charge the panels, there is a pass-through port on this side, and this side here, the power port is accessible from the outside. So you'll plug in your USB cable right here, and you'll plug in the second USB cable right through that opening there. That way you don't have to ever remove the panels. Oh look, my USB cable is sticking. The reason it's sticking is because there are 3 very powerful rare earth magnets embedded inside this. So you want to be careful with this thing in front of objects. It will attract very strongly any metal object in its vicinity, including these in packaged metal stickers, and they should come on your rig in the packaging. What you'll want to do is test position your phone. This is a dummy iPhone. You want to test position it and make sure that the lens is in the middle. Take a look, and then what you're going to want to do is affix the sticker in the appropriate position on the back side. For an actual cell phone, you'll have to stick one of these stickers on the back of your phone. I include these black ones because in my tests they've been very strongly magnetic for the amount they cost. They aren't the prettiest. You can purchase aftermarket ones on Amazon if you want chrome swirls or flower patterns or something else prettier on the back of your phone. What you can't use are little pop-up and tilt-up attachments. Those will not work with this. You must have a flush magnetic connection to retain your phone onto this. And speaking of phones, I do recommend that you pick up a dedicated smartphone for your office use. That way you won't have to intermingle your work photos and potentially private patient information with your own personal stuff. It's just a good practice. The Pixel 3a by Google is currently $400 at the time of this writing, which makes it an exceptional deal for the camera quality you get. Of course, Apple iPhones are easy to use also, though they will cost you a bit more. To use the phone, what you'll want to do is turn on your camera app, attach your phone. This is my Nokia PureView 9, but the experience will be roughly the same on Android or Apple phones in that you will pinch to zoom about 2 or 3x. I forgot to turn on my LED panels, excuse me. So turn on the LED panels. You want to instruct your patient to close their eyes and or wear protective goggles. We've killed the room light, and what you want to do is you want to go ahead and zoom before you shoot. Move the camera in and out until you get the appearance that you'd like to get. I need a little more power on this side to balance things out. I want to thank Evolution Dental Lab in Buffalo for loaning me this nice zirconia work to shoot. And there we go, that's looking better now. By the way, that's a free trick for you that we teach in my photo class, is to use a black ceramic tile for your background. I prefer that over what some people are using, iPhone screens, or if you want to go really old school, a lot of people are using glass photo mirrors. Nothing wrong with those techniques, but I think the glass tile has a more subtle reflectivity to it. I position the rig so that your thumb should rest very close to the shutter button, and you can take pictures very readily. And from there you can sync them as needed into your app of choice. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy your phone rigs, and by all means feel free to ask me any questions on it. Until next time, take care.